Okay, so... Oh man, this music is not helping me. Okay, we find ourselves at another vlog apparently. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I guess this vlog is just going to be a live recap and such with some of my other vlogs, but a little bit of what's been going on this week, because if you haven't noticed, some weird things happened on my channel this week. And by that I mean there's a Need for Speed video that was deleted, and it wasn't deleted for the fact that I didn't like it or whatever. It was deleted for the sake that my editor didn't work with me and now I have to rework the video. Luckily I did not delete it after it was uploaded. I know the title looked a little shady. So yeah, now I've got a video deleted on my channel that says, "They killed Hector?" But you'd have to actually watch the video to get why it's called that, and yeah, that video is deleted. It's nothing shady, I guarantee you. It's just... okay, it's shady in the game, but it's not actually shady. A lot of characters are getting very suspicious in the game. And, I kind of joked about some end dialogue where, I can't remember exactly what it was. I wonder if I can... nah, it would probably be too much time. I can't remember exactly what the dialogue was, but pretty much implied that the police force that I'm working with killed the back, or not back up, the I don't know how to exactly put it. The apprentice of the gang leader? No, I don't know how to put it, but I think that pretty much tells you what I'm trying to figure out how to say it. They pretty much imply that the police force killed that guy after we captured him. So after joking about that, like, holy crap, did they seriously, what the fuck, that's messed up, man. After making that joke, or it wasn't really much of a joke, it was more of a me pointing out that it could be interpreted that way, what they said. After that, I was like, after I ended the video, I was like, that'd be a good idea for a title of the video. Definitely get a lot of people wanting to watch it, because it's clickbaity. I know. Everybody hates clickbait, but you know what? If you're on YouTube, you're using it. That's the only way you get people to view your videos. But yeah, as for the Smash Brothers video, I'm recording this, whatever. I'm recording this on basically, well, I'm recording this on the morning of the vlog, but yesterday, I haven't gotten any sleep since yesterday, actually. Last night, I woke up with no breakfast, so, and the moment I got breakfast, it was lunchtime. The cat just walked in my room. But, yeah, my sleep schedule is now out of whack because of that. Okay, now the music decides to be... no. I guess I'll have to make do with that. But yeah, so, anyways, I was up in Lansing. My aunt had bought a new apartment. I'm not saying there wasn't internet there, it's just I couldn't access the internet. And I didn't bother to ask anybody. Plus it was Xfinity, which admittedly, they're not really that fast. And they were running on a router, so I didn't really think it would be a good idea to ask anyways. By the way, Kitty! In case you guys wanted to see her. Not my kitty. Mom's kitty. But still. The kitty. She thinks she's mine. She's always in my room. My kitty's now always out in the living room because of her. I don't like it. But either way, yeah, so that's why the Smash Brothers video wasn't up, because I was there basically all day yesterday. Oh yeah, there was also a wedding yesterday that we had to attend. So yeah, that happened. It wasn't anybody I knew, so it was one of my mom's friends. Calm down, cat. Hey, I can kick you out of my room right now. She clawed at me. Like, actually clawed. She had her claws out and tried scratching me. Very lightly, but still. So, yeah, no scratch marks. That's where she tried scratching me, like on the pinky there. Anyways, shoot. I'm like all over the place right now. Let's see. So yeah, there wasn't any Smash Bros. Videos yesterday. Smashing Saturday will be today along with the vlog. I'm going to look to get that up before the vlog, so by the time you see this vlog, I guess it's irrelevant, but if somebody really wants to know what happened, that's what happened. Cat's like right by my foot. Okay. For the voice acting thing, I still haven't worked on it recently, just for the fact that I've been busy with other things. One of them obviously was the test with destruction thing that I did a couple days ago. Yeah. I actually currently have all of my personal music that I wrote on here. Or not all of it. There's still some of it on that computer over there. But eventually that computer is going to be reset to factory mode. Maybe I'll give it to a secondhand store. I know you guys probably wanted to see me do that one in a test with destruction video as well, but give me a second here. First off, I feel the reason I did the tablet was because it was infected with a virus, and the last time I tried fixing it, the best way I could fix it, because it had actually crashed my whole Android system, was to reset it to factory mode. And that did not handle the virus at all. I've tried antivirus software and everything. So just resetting it to factory mode would not do a damn thing about it. I didn't want to give anybody a tablet in that condition. Giving somebody a dinosaur piece of technology, giving somebody a broken piece of technology are two different things. So what I did is I put the thing out of its misery and wiped the data. Like, I didn't think to wipe it to factory mode beforehand, but I did put it to some magnets before throwing away some of the pieces that could still contain the data. I thought I destroyed all the pieces, but you know what? There are actually some pieces that survived. But actually, another reason is because my Boken was actually heavily destroyed in that last video. Right now, I'm actually pretty scared to use this thing. I haven't really used it much except for a couple of sword twirls, just to kind of, you know, make sure it still holds up a little. Because I had to tape it heavily. Now, I knew before I actually took this thing out into the, I'm not even sure if this is really a Boken. I think this, I don't know. Isn't a Boken and a kendo stick the same thing? I was told by one of my friends that this is actually a Boken. I bought it because I was looking for a practice sword. But, yeah. I have a lot of weapon enthusiast friends, so I took that guy's word for it. Besides, it is still very deadly. I can definitely tell there's still some weight to it. Even if it is hollow, it can still easily be used as a weapon. Which I guess wooden practice swords could easily be used for that as well, but still. I guess apparently according to this friend, the Boken is just a practice katana anyways. So, yeah. But the place I bought this from is not known for selling good quality stuff. I mean, for replicated weapons from video games and such, yeah, they've got some pretty high quality stuff, I guess. Though, it's not really meant to be used for, you know, weapon purposes. Like, they've got a reproduction of the Master Sword, and it is metal. Probably not very sharp, but, you know. But this was like the only purchase I had ever bought from these guys, and it was this Boken. Me and my other friend were looking to get 2 practice swords so that way we could spar. That never really finished out. We had to put one on hold because they only had one left. Yeah, just, if you're wondering what this place is, by the way, it's Sleeping Tiger. I don't want to slander their name because of this, but, you know, it was really poor service, to say the least. I had them hold the sword for me for a Wednesday. I went back there one day after Wednesday because I couldn't make it on Wednesday. I had to work. And when I got back there, like, nope, never got a shipment for your name. I'm like, it was under my name. And I paid money for it. But yeah, so that was shitty. But not too long after getting this and putting it together and everything, because this piece had to be put on and have a rubber piece put on in front of it. I can't tell if you can see that. Also, the wrapping is getting really loose on this too. But after actually having used it, you may have noticed there was already duct tape on it. I tested it on some trees and such out in the wild. Out in the wild, and whoa. After I had returned home, first off, my hand was blade up, which is why I had athletic gloves, because I found out the reason my hand was blade up was because of the texture there. Took me a couple of uses of this, even though some of them weren't actually abusive testing, like the first 2 times I took it out. The way I figured it out was, yeah, it was the I can't think of what they call that part right now, but it was that piece right there that was causing it. So what I had to do was get something to kind of give me some protection there. And to be quite honest, I probably shouldn't be practicing, like, sparring with other people with these kind of swords without, or Bokens or practice swords, whatever you want to call it, without proper equipment anyways for protection. More like armor if you really ask me, but still. But yeah, the other thing I noticed was there were actually holes in it. Like, it was hollow. I did not expect it to be hollow. I expected it to be thick. First off, because it feels thick. But, second off, because this thing is supposed to last, is it not? And if it's supposed to last, it should be, thick wood. I mean, sure, hollow wood can last in some instances, but hollow wood is for things like that. So, yeah, when I found out it was, hollow wood, I probably should have, not really used it against the, that's all my songs right there. Yeah, at least I'm using my music. I've been trying to get more of a library of my own music, but at the same time, I've also been growing a library of some other music as well. So if this sounds a little bit weird to you guys, I'll turn it down a little bit. Because it is my voice, going over my voice. And that's probably going to throw somebody off. I know the first time I heard a Let's Play with that song in the video, it threw me off. So, yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Using this thing against the iPad, it broke basically in half. And I had to tape it like this. There was already tape in these areas. So this is obviously the weakest part of the Boken. So, I almost expect to, you know, tape it some more later or down in the future, provided I give it more heavy use. I'm actually surprised that was the tablet that broke it, not one of the trees that I originally practiced it on. Anyways, after that whole rant, I was going to speak a little bit about the voice acting. So yeah, I haven't worked on it because of all that. Most of that is focused on both this channel and my own personal music career. Anyways, I'm still looking for a name. I think I should probably figure something out soon because I need to start making the channel and making some other channels to finish the separation of all my channels, because everything used to be on one main channel. This is not that main channel, though this channel did have something on it during that time, and I really wish I didn't do that because it goes against everything I stand for as a musician. And I know I still use other people's music, but it was just a blatant rip. It wasn't like for background or anything. It was a blatant rip of the music. So yeah, I was not proud of that. But the main reason I even did that was to add it to a list. I couldn't find this guy anywhere on YouTube. I have his CD, but I couldn't find him anywhere on YouTube. Couldn't find him on any music websites or anything. So I was like, well, shit. So yeah, I'll probably leave a link to that playlist. I haven't updated it in a long time. I mean, I still heavily stand for the cause that I built that list for, but I haven't been able to really do anything about it, and I've really fallen away from controlling myself anyways, mentally. I'm not going to say physically because... I'm not saying physically because I do have restraint, but mentally, like, I really need to get back into trying to, like, not look at porn and such. I've talked on that topic many a time. I used to do monthly vlogs where I would, okay, I didn't actually talk about it. I mean, like, I would give you guys an update on how I was doing, and you know what? That system was working. Till I didn't have money. I had money for quite a while with that system, just saying. The reason I ran out of money was because I no longer had a job. Which is why I had to stop doing the vlogs, because the system only works when you have money to spend on something. It was a reward over risk thing. It basically puts you in this state of mind where you don't look at, or you try and not look at anything, so that way you can get your reward. And personally, if I ever return to that system, I might again start off slow, but after maybe like 2 or 3 months, I'll actually try and quitting cold turkey. I mean, still using the reward, obviously, but like, not a single strike can be on those slips of paper if I ever do return to that system. As of now, though, I've been struggling a lot with that. So, mentally, yeah, I haven't been doing too well with that. And music again. Okay, anyways. That was heavy. And I actually kind of want to break character for a minute here. Break character. Well, I kind of already broken it, because that thing was actually something I personally believe in. That is something that I try and keep as a thing that I stand for in my own music career, anything really. I heavily stand against what I was just talking about, you know, sexual abuse and all that. Jeez, what is all that noise? I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and a little freaked out, because I have no idea what that noise was, and the cat just... Yeah, the cat's leaving my room now. But either way, now I'm a little freaked out, because I have no idea what that noise was. Holy crap, I can actually see my Darth Maul poster in the camera. That's probably not a good thing. That's gonna scare people away from the channel. Not saying Darth Maul is not my favorite character, it's just... I mean, he is definitely one of my favorite characters. I have to say he's my favorite villain from Star Wars, actually. But, I know people that are frightened of that poster. And there have been times where I've frightened myself with that poster. Not gonna lie, I get paranoid easy. Anyways. But yeah, I do still stand against all that, so I guess I really didn't break character when I said all that. What are you doing, Cat? Oh, there's... I could see her in the camera. It looked weird. Jeez, I'm like getting really easily distracted right now. But yeah, there's another topic I need to talk about, and it's not really for the audience, so if you want to leave now, I guess you can. If you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe. I shall see you guys in the next video. But for the guys that are still here to hear what I need to say, and for the people who are actually watching this, because I am their family or whatever, I need to talk to Grandpa real quick. Dude, what's with you? You apparently accuse me of not being respectful at all. You want to judge my mannerisms based on an incident of me taking back control of my computer from somebody who didn't want to give it back up. In case anyone's watching here and they don't understand what's going on here, basically, one of my cousins came over that I have never ever seen in my life, a common occurrence. At least for me. I'm not sure for the rest of the family, but for me it is. Well, I guess there is some other people in the family that I would imagine it's either a occurrence that never happens because they never really knew the family in the first place, or it happens all the time because of the same exact reason, but still. Yeah, our family's huge, if you're curious as to what that was supposed to mean. But either way, me and another cousin were playing Team Fortress 2. My uncle came over. We've been talking about trading cards for maybe the past few weeks. He came over to talk to me a little bit more about trading cards, show me what he's got and such. So I was like, okay. And instead of dropping out, I let this cousin of mine take over on my account for a little bit, because it was only me and my other cousin on this map, duking it out, I guess. Yeah. So, me and my uncle talked about trading cards, looked at all of his trading cards. The next week he'd be looking at mine, so. Anyways, so yeah, that happened. I come back, I ask for my computer back, he refuses. We go through this huge thing of me just trying to get my computer back until finally I snap. I'm like, dude, this is my computer, get the fuck off. He still refused. So I hit the power button and closed it. My grandpa had earphones on at the time. Now this is why I'm pissed off. Because he thinks that I have no mannerisms because I shut my computer off and closed it on somebody. By the way, I did have a Xbox 360 controller, and I would not dare ever play Team Fortress 2 without an Xbox 360 controller, so that's what he was using. So it didn't slam down on his fingers, if you're worried about that. But, yeah. He thought that was rude, but he had no idea what was going on in the first place, because the whole time he had headphones on, so he couldn't hear anything. Now that's what I call bad mannerisms. You do not ever, and I mean ever, judge anybody's mannerisms when you're not paying any attention and have bad mannerisms your fucking self. And as far as respect goes, I used to respect you, but respect is earned. And you lost my respect when you showed me you do not earn my respect. You can earn it back, but you need to prove to me that you earn it. And I never thought I would talk so disrespectfully to my grandfather. Or anybody older than me in my family, for that matter. Well, I guess there are a few people, because I don't really view them as, like, more respectful people. I view them as more of, on my level of intelligence and such. But, Grandpa, dude, you taught me everything I know about music. You helped me learn a lot about life and such. Don't start judging me on my mannerisms like that. Oh, and another thing. The whole microphone thing, and again, in case you guys are wondering, apparently the same night, and I had no idea this even happened, because apparently it happened when I left. Somebody went to his, music room, took one of his microphones and put it in a cupboard. Whoever did that, I don't know. Apparently there are a couple of candidates, though the two that I suspected, apparently, even though I know I didn't do it and I'm the one who got blamed for it, those two still say they didn't do it. So it must be the one other person that was there that could have done it, which was this same exact cousin. So, yeah. When everybody says they didn't do it, maybe you should believe them. Or maybe not. But the thing is, you know me. I don't use your equipment. At least not all the time without permission. I mean, the mandolin, that's something I usually just pick up. But if I want to play one of your guitars, I usually ask. Again, the keyboard is another thing, but as far as your microphones go, first off, I'm not even using the microphone right now, and this one right here, even though it's only a practice microphone, suffices enough as a practice. I do still need to get a new one. And there'd be no reason for me to use your microphone, as right now all my recording is with my computer. It used to be with the tablet as well, which also had just perfect audio. Yeah, your microphones might increase the audio quality a little bit, but in my opinion, quality isn't always, or the overall quality, the quality of the sound does not equate to the overall quality of the song or the video. As a matter of fact, I built this video around being unprofessional, or not video, this channel around being unprofessional on purpose. I mean, it's gotten a little bit more professional over time, but I built it around that on purpose. I knew I didn't have the equipment when I started to actually do this right, but I wanted to have fun with it, and I wanted to make a point that you don't need good equipment to be entertaining on YouTube. I'm getting tired of all these really cool personalities that I know that say they want to do YouTube, like games and such, and then they're just like, but I don't have the right equipment, it's probably really expensive. Yeah! Fuck yeah, it's expensive. But you know what? You do have the right equipment, because if you have a camera and you can speak to it, or you can face it towards a TV and see it, what you're seeing on a computer screen, you're good. That's what I do. I mean, the only time that I had ever thought about actually getting better equipment, I mean, I'm still looking to get something to record, TV stuff, but that's for a completely different reason. But the last time I thought about doing that, first off, I started thinking about that before everybody was like, dude, how are you recording your handheld videos? Because, yeah, I get pretty close into there, and it does look pretty good quality for being shot on the camera, doesn't it? But I looked into actually getting a capture card for my 3DS. $500 to get a 3DS with a capture card already, or to get a capture card. No, it was 200 or 300, 200 or 300 to get a capture card, but you'd have to install it, and that risks breaking it and spending another 200 to 300 to get another 3DS. I didn't want to do that. My best option was the $500 option, which had a capture card already built in. So yeah, I was just like, I can't save that much. I tried. I really did. You guys did see that on the channel. It happened. I talked about it often. I was like, I want to spend money on this, but I'm saving for the capture card. And that just fell through. I quit all entirely trying to get that capture card, because the way I film currently is sufficient enough. This is how I should have been wearing my hat in the first place, just slightly up. Wow, my hair is a mess. But yeah, so if you really think that I used your microphone for quality, I know Aaron would, but I wouldn't. I don't dare touch equipment that I know is expensive, that I did not ask to use. Okay, some equipment that's... Again, the mandolin must be pretty expensive. I think he spent somewhere around 200 on that. I don't know. The keyboard, not so much. I know he spent less than mine was paid for. Which is bullcrap, because this foot pedal, its cord is actually caught on something, but this foot pedal does not work on my keyboard. It works on his, but not mine. I don't know what's with that. I've looked into seeing if there's anything to fix that. I tried reversing the polarity. That didn't work. So, yeah. So, if you really think it was me, think of fucking again. You dare punish your own flesh and blood over nonsense like that. You don't earn my respect. And I advise Aaron and Eli not to give you any respect for that matter either, because you also blamed them for the same exact thing. You don't exactly judge their mannerisms the same way, probably because you've lived with them, unlike me, even though I'm over at your house almost every other weekend. So you should know my mannerisms quite well. But until then, dude, you're fucked up right now. There's another person I want to talk to, but I'm not going to do it on camera. That needs to be done in person. So, I guess this is probably where I should end the video. Grandpa, please give me a response. And don't even say anything about the swearing. I know. I swore a lot. And you know what? That happens when you don't have respect for the person you're talking to. Anyways, if you guys liked the video, I know I already said this, which is why I'm not saying it so enthusiastically now. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I shall see you guys in the next video.